Should we start now? You want me to talk about the drinks or music? The drinks? Okay. The drink is a Smirnoff, the 1983 summer drink, a mix of Smirnoff vodka and Hero Cassis being promoted by Smirnoff throughout Holland. The music you hear is from the LP Helsdingen, the latest recorded effort by Rene van Helsdingen, excellent pianist. We serve the drinks in between the breaks of our concerts. It's an unusual idea, but it worked. Most of the people that had seen our concerts had never heard music like this before. It was tremendously gratifying to find that they came, they liked what they heard, and they stayed. Name of the group, the Smirnoff Quintet. I'm Brian Beatty, I play bass. Aford Hekema, trumpet. Hank Sommer, drums. John Butler, guitar. And on piano, Rene van Helsdingen. The 1983 Helsdingen tour was a combined effort between sponsors, musicians, impresarios, and city government. It was organized by Rene, all by himself. And this was our home for 4 months. In this bus, we covered some 25,000 kilometers, giving 85 concerts in different cities and fairs, concert halls. We gave outdoor concerts from the bus. We also played in jazz clubs throughout Holland. For publicity, we contacted on the average of 5 newspapers a day. We had individual press clippings for each concert. The response was tremendous. Some 500 newspapers wrote something about us. From the moment we parked the bus, the normal setup time was about an hour and a half. It was possible that we could do it shorter. We played the 1983 Grand Prix in Zandvoort. And in that instance, it took us 10 minutes to set up the bus and the stage. We traveled with a 10-man crew, the 5 musicians, a sound engineer, 2 roadies, a hostess, and our bus driver. We had a half a ton of steel supporting a rollable wood stage. The wooden part was stored underneath the bus. The frame, which is welded and designed by Rene van Helsdingen, was very efficiently packed inside the bus. Efficiency is important because with a refrigerator, 5 beds, 10 seats, a television, 100 wooden chairs for the audience, a tape recorder, and some 2,400 watts of sound equipment, space is very important. Bose Company supplied the sound. They gave us some 2,400 watts of amplification. We built 2 of the amps into the bus, actually welded them into the frame. These were used for the outdoor concerts. We also had 2 amps that we carried inside for the indoor concerts. About 30 feet from the stage, we set up the mixing board, and our faithful sound man, Pim, will always be counted upon to be right there when you needed him. We had quite a few speakers. We stacked the speakers in the back of the bus to form a wall between the equipment and the riding space and the sleeping space. In addition to the sponsors I've already mentioned, Bovo Tours supplied us with the bus. Coq Sportif, the sport mode of the Tour de France, supplied us with 2 or 3 sets of clothing to wear during our concerts. Capital Air flew John and I in from New York. British Leyland sponsored our Sandford Grand Prix concert. Sony helped us with the video. Our biggest sponsor, though, was Smirnoff vodka, and that's why we have the name, the Smirnoff Quintet. During the tour, we stayed at the Waterwolf Hotel in Lowestracht. The owner of the hotel, Mr. Shu, also owned Turning Point Records. They co-produced our album. You know, I wish I had $1 for every person that must have seen our name. Between the newspaper circulations and our extended tour, we must have been seen by some 3-4 million people. In a tour like this, where you live in close quarters with your colleagues for 24 hours a day, you get to know them real well. This is John Butler and his guitar solo. I think I'll step back and let you listen to this for a while. Smirnoff Quintet, 85 concerts through Holland. Good music, good drinks, good people, good fun. If you haven't seen us, I hope you come to see one of our concerts. If you've already seen us, well, I hope you liked it enough to come back.